different types of animals. We saw monkeys and hippos and elephants and scary-looking alligators. But I like the exhibit of the unusual reptiles most of all. They had a huge python, a lizard, and an awesome-looking iguana. When I grow up, I would like to study reptiles and maybe even go into the jungle to take pictures of them.
Now science is important, so I'll study hard when learning about biology. Experiments in chemistry will help me learn to develop good hypotheses. Then I'll read some more, and I'll share just what I learned. 'Cause when I grow up, I wanna be something very interesting. When I grow up, I want to be something very interesting. The job I'll do will help a lot of people, and I'll like the work that I do. Each day will be adventurous, and I'll strive to learn a lot. Then I'll share what I know, and my knowledge will grow. It's the perfect job. Yes, I'll share what I know, and my knowledge will grow. It's the perfect job. The perfect job.
Did you know that zoology is the study of animals? So, zoologists are people that like to learn more about animals. They like to answer questions about animals by doing research in laboratories, working at zoos, or even observing animals in the wild. If you decide to become a zoologist, you need to decide what kinds of animals interest you most. Some zoologists study insects. They are called entomologists. Some zoologists study prehistoric life. They are called paleontologists. Today, we are going to learn about mammals, reptiles, and amphibians. You might be interested in becoming a zoologist to learn more about one of these types of animals.
What does a zoologist do all day? Do they look under microscopes? Do they play and feed the animals and comb the antelopes? What does a zoologist do all day? Do they work in petting zoos and cuddle with the animals and observe the kangaroos?
Zoologists do so many things. They study and concentrate, for they like to learn about animals, so they really investigate. They work in laboratories and in research centers too. And some zoologists like to work in wildlife parks and zoos.
What does a zoologist do all day? Do they go out in the wild to watch the lions with their cubs and observe the crocodiles? What does a zoologist do all day? Do they teach and do research and conduct experiments so they can write about their work?
Zoologists do so many things. They study and concentrate, for they like to learn about animals, so they really investigate. They work in laboratories and in research centers too. And some zoologists like to work in wildlife parks and zoos. Zoologists do so many things. They study and concentrate, for they like to learn about animals, so they really investigate. They work in laboratories and in research centers too. And some zoologists like to work in wildlife parks and zoos. I'm talking M, talking M-A. I'm talking M-A-M-M-A-L-S. Mammals, what a special group of animals you should know.
Mammals are warm-blooded. Mammals have backbones.
refers to a mother's mammary gland, which is used to feed her baby's milk. Most mammals are warm-blooded animals that give birth to their babies live, although there are some mammals that do lay eggs. Mammals have backbones and most mammals have hair. Did you know that you are a mammal?
I'm talking M-A. I'm talking M-A-M-M-A-L-S. Mammals, what a special group of animals you should know.
Some mammals are little, some mammals are big. Mammals are many different sizes. Mammals are brown or black or white, like the sheep or the zebra with stripes.
I'm talking M-A. I'm talking M-A-M-M-A-L-S. Mammals, what a special group of animals you should know.
We live together in a family. We rest and hunt and play. A lion family is called a pride. Together we spend each day. Our cubs, they get the best of care. We all help to raise each one. Together we do a better job, and the cubs, they have more fun.
King of the beasts is the name that we're known for. We're part of the big cat family. King of the beasts is the name that we're known for. We're part of the big cat family, and we know how to roar.
Lions are part of the big cat family, along with tigers, leopards, and jaguars. Lions are known for their loud, ferocious roar. Did you know that lions are cats that cannot purr? When I'm full grown, I can weigh 500 pounds or even more. I have a mane around my neck. I really know how to roar. I'm good at hearing and I have a keen sense of sight. I like to go and find my prey and hunt when it's night.
King of the beasts is the name that we're known for. We're part of the big cat family. King of the beasts is a name that we're known for. We're part of the big cat family. King of the beasts is a name that we're known for. We're part of the big cat family. King of the beasts is a name that we're known for. We're part of the big cat family, and we know how to roar.
Have you ever seen a cuddly-looking koala? Most people call them koala bears, but koalas aren't bears. In fact, koalas aren't even related to bears. Koalas are marsupials, which means that they carry their babies in pouches just like kangaroos. Let's learn more about koalas. Koalas like eucalyptus leaves. In fact, they won't eat any other thing. They're very picky eaters. They'll only eat one thing: tasty eucalyptus leaves. Koalas are awake when it is night. They sleep during the day when it is light. They'll find a cozy branch and stay out of sight. Koalas are awake at night. koalas are nocturnal, which means that they sleep during the day and are awake at night. They do not have a nest or home, but simply find a comfortable branch, curl themselves up, and go to sleep.
Koalas are cuddly. Koalas sure are cute. Koalas are furry like teddy bears. But there is one thing you should know. Koalas are not bears.
The babies have their own special couch, for the mothers carry them inside their pouch. So wherever she may roam, her baby too will go along inside her pouch. Australia is the place where koalas live, or in zoos if the koalas are captive. But they need the tasty leaves from the eucalyptus trees, so Australia is the place they live.
Koalas are cuddly. Koalas sure are cute. Koalas are furry like teddy bears. But there is one thing you should know. Koalas are not bears.
A reptile is a cold-blooded animal. Their body temperature they can't control. If it's warm outside, then they'll be warm. But if it's cold outside, then they'll be cold. If they need warmth, they'll lie in the sun and rest in the shade. If the heat's too much, most have tough skin with horny scales, which protects them when danger prevails.
Snakes and lizards and alligators too. Crocodiles and turtles are in the special group. We call them reptiles. Most lay eggs and live on land by swamps or lakes.
Reptile mothers hide their eggs and try to keep them nice and safe. But when the babies hatch, they are on their own to find food, for they are left alone. Reptiles hide from their enemies with camouflage skin that's brown or green or red or spotted to match the place where they are hiding and trying to keep safe.
Snakes and lizards and alligators too. Crocodiles and turtles are in the special group. We call them reptiles. Most lay eggs and live on land by swamps or lakes.
A reptile grows and grows and grows throughout their lives. And did you know that some giant tortoises, I am told, can live to be more than 100 years old? Reptiles use their lungs to breathe. These cold-blooded animals are quite unique, with backbones on the inside of their bodies. They're a perfect design.
Snakes and lizards and alligators too. Crocodiles and turtles are in the special group. We call them reptiles. Most lay eggs and live on land by swamps or lakes.
You can tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator by their teeth and snouts. When a crocodile has its mouth shut, you can still see teeth sticking up from its lower jaw. An alligator's bottom teeth will be tucked in. A crocodile has a long, pointed snout, and an alligator has a broad, shorter snout. We're expert swimmers and we know just how to use our tails. We eat when we are hungry and hunt without much fail. We cannot cut or chew our meals. We only tug and tear and swallow big chunks of food, but we will often share.
That we are crocodiles and alligators. We're reptiles with an attitude. We know we're bad, don't make us mad. Yes, we are crocodiles and alligators. We're reptiles with an attitude. We know we're bad, don't make us mad, or we'll show you our scary teeth.
Listen to the rattlesnake. Listen to the sound. The rattlesnake will make to warn whoever is around. It warns its enemies to move and leave it alone. It may be hiding by a bush or by a nearby stone. Rattlesnakes are poisonous and they will inject a venom that will paralyze or kill their next subject. Rattlesnakes don't have the proper teeth with which to chew. They swallow their meal whole. That's how they eat their food.
Have you ever wondered why snakes stick out their tongues? They use their tongues to pick up scents. As they move their tongues back inside their mouths, a special taste-smell organ helps them locate the next meal.
Listen to the rattlesnake. Listen to the sound. The rattlesnake will make to warn whoever is around. They slither their long bodies. They seem to move with grace as they travel all around and move from place to place. A rattlesnake will shed its skin as it grows and grows. More rattles will appear on its tail, I am told. A rattlesnake does not have ears, vibrations it will feel. To know when something's coming for a snake, it's quite ideal. Listen to the rattlesnake, listen to the sound. A rattlesnake will make to warn whoever is around. Listen to the rattlesnake, listen to the sound. A rattlesnake will make to warn whoever is around.
We are going to learn about another group of animals called amphibians. Amphibians are cold-blooded like reptiles, have backbones like reptiles and mammals, but are very different. Amphibians do not have any hair or skin scales on their bodies. They can breathe through their skin as well as through their lungs, and most amphibians spend part of their lives in water. Can you name an animal that's an amphibian? Frogs and toads are amphibians, and salamanders too. They are all cold-blooded and don't need a lot of food. They like insects and spiders, worms and tasty snails. They'll wait to catch their meal and snatch it without fail.
Amphibians, amphibians, let us name a few. Frogs and toads and salamanders too. They go through metamorphosis, which means they change form, and as adults look different from when they were first born.
Frogs lay jelly-like eggs in water. When the eggs hatch, they are tadpoles. Tadpoles do not look like frogs, but will change to look more like adult frogs. This is called metamorphosis. When a mammal is born, it resembles its mother, but amphibians need to go through metamorphosis before they will look like their mother. Their skin is very special, for amphibians will use their skin to breathe, just like lungs. What an important tool! You'll find their skin will blend in well with their surroundings. They might be spotted red or be yellow, brown, or green.
Amphibians, amphibians, let us name a few. Frogs and toads and salamanders too. They go through metamorphosis, which means they change form, and as adults look different from when they were first born.
I look a lot like a lizard, but a reptile I am not. My skin is moist and smooth with little yellow spots. Under a log you'll find me waiting for a tasty worm, but I will wait until it starts to move about the earth.
I am a shy, slimy, spotted salamander, a creature known as an amphibian. I am a shy, slimy, spotted salamander, a special amphibian.
I secrete a mucus that will keep my skin real wet. So if you touch me, please do not start to run or fret. The moisture keeps me safe and even helps me to breathe. When I sit in wet places, I get the water that I need.
I am a shy, slimy, spotted salamander, a creature known as an amphibian. I am a shy, slimy, spotted salamander, a special amphibian.
I pick up vibrations from my jawbone and front feet to know